Hi there, this is Mr. Jacob Nash, and we're going to be looking at one of these kinds of distance problems that they have, multi-step word problems, on the ACT sometimes. So sometimes we have these and they're pretty tricky because they have a lot of steps to them and they make things complicated. But a lot of times you find out that it was actually simpler than it seemed. So let's look at what it says. By the way, this is not a question I made, so it says Anella and Jacob plan to attend a concert in Brady. Anella will drive 375 kilometers at a speed of 375 kilometers per hour, stopping only one time for a 30-minute break. Okay. Jacob will start 600 kilometers away. And he will drive 90 kilometers per hour for 2 hours. Then he'll have a 1 hour break and then drive that speed. How much earlier should he leave to arrive at the same time as Anella? So there's a lot of factors going on. We have speed. We got that. Got time. And we also have distance. So you might be a little bit confused about this. What we're ultimately trying to find is time. But if you notice the units for all these, we have, although this is in minutes, most of the times are in hours. Speed, kilometers per hour, time, hours, distance, kilometers. So all the units are related. But we got to find time. So I already split this into two. Let's do things for Anella and then Jacob. But let's start out with Anella. So she will drive 375 kilometers. So that means that's how far away she is from it, whatever that is, Brady. And we need to figure out how long it's taken for her. Well, this is 375 kilometers per 1 hour. So let's just kind of make it like a fraction like this. But she's going to go 75 kilometers, or sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind. I completely messed up. Forget about that. How do you erase on this thing? I don't usually use this. I'll just do undo. Okay, so we're not doing a fraction for that. That's something separate. Now we're doing that for this. I got mixed up. Okay, so 75 kilometers per 1 hour. So, and she's also doing a 30-minute break. So we gotta do this. So how long does that this is essentially an algebraic equation. We're trying to find how many hours would it take because we know we're starting out with 375 and it's 75 kilometers per hour. And then we're gonna have to add 30 or 0.5 since it's in hours. So let's now just make it this. So 375 divided by 75, that is 5. And plus 0.5, so it takes her 5.5 hours. So that's that. All right, now let's look over at Jacob. He's starting 600 kilometers away. He's driving 90 kilometers per 1 hour for 2 hours. The hours cancel out when you're multiplying that, and that means that in 2 hours he has driven 180 kilometers. So if you subtract that from 600, now at this point, now he only has 420 left to go. And it's already taken him 2 hours. All right, so now what? Well, he does a 1 hour break, so now we're up to 3 hours. So now it's after 1 hour break, that's 3 hours. I know things kind of look messy, but that's the only thing I can do. Now he's going to go 70 kilometers per hour. Well, now it's the same thing as what we did here. Let's just go ahead and do another equation. Sorry, that's 70. And so that once you would solve that, just like we did right here, you would get 6 hours. So the remaining takes 6 hours. And we already had 3 hours, so the total time that it takes him is 9 hours. But what it asked is how much earlier does he have to leave to arrive at the same time as Anela, whatever. So you have to do 9 minus 5.5. So in case you are lost and don't know where those numbers came from, that's the 5.5, that's the 9. He has to leave 3.5, 3.5 hours earlier. That's our answer, to arrive on the same time, because if he does, then there you go. She won't get there before him. Now, to be honest, this is a completely stupid question, because if you were trying to plan a trip, like you know how long of breaks are going to take, so no one would ever do that. But there you go. That's this question.